Testing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It doesn't look like we're talking. Huh?
Too far back.
I think he just needs to tilt it a little this way.
With that?
Little more. Yeah. Yeah. You can move up if you want.
Can we be heard? It doesn't look like the volume's working. Okay. Thank you, Catherine.
All right, are we ready to go?
Say Catherine Kramer, and I'm like, who's that?
Yes, we're ready.
All right. Happy Monday, everyone. We're here for 45 minutes of a Vinyasa flow. My name is Mo, and I'm here with
Buzz.
Ann.
Brad.
So let's get started in child's pose. Make your way onto your mat. Bring the mounds of your big toes together. Knees can be out wide or closer together, whatever is most comfortable for you. Rest your forehead on your mat and connect with your breath. Start to lengthen your breath. The inhale and the exhale. Maybe roll your forehead from side to side, just an inch in each direction to release any tension you might feel there. Pause in the center. Reach your fingertips forward. Walk up, come to spider tip fingers. And then pull your shoulders down away from your ears, lengthening the sides of your body. Take your right hand up to the top of the mat. Left arm goes out like a T. And we'll weave the left arm under the body. Bring the left side of your head down. Come to spider tip fingers with the right hand. Press the left shoulder toward the mat. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, release. Left hand reaches up to the top of the mat. Right arm goes out like a T. Weave the right arm under the left. Right side of your head down. Come to spider tip fingers on the left hand. Deep breath in. And exhale, release. On your next inhale, come up on all fours. Bring your knees underneath your hips and hands underneath your shoulders. Take yourself through 4 cat-cows. On your cat stretch, pull your belly button in and up. Tuck your tailbone under. Round your shoulders. And drop the crown of your head down toward your mat. After your 4th cat stretch, inhale, curl your toes under. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. And breathe. Spread your fingers, press into your palms, soften your knees, and drop your heels a little closer to your mat. Walk your dog out, bending into one knee, dropping the other heel, waking up the backs of your legs. Pause. Lift up on the balls of your feet. Drop your heels over to the right. Come back to the center, up on your toes, and drop your heels to the left. Come back up, lower your heels, toe heel your feet together. Bring the mounds of your big toes together. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Drop the leg to hip height. Bend the knee and open. lifting your knee up toward the ceiling. Look underneath your right arm, looking up and release. Inhale, lift your left leg up high. Drop the leg to hip height. Bend the knee and open. Look underneath your left arm, up at the ceiling, and release. Walk your hands back to your toes. Bring your feet hip distance apart. Grab opposite elbows. Inhale. Exhale, hanging ragdoll. Press into the four corners of both feet. Maybe sway from side to side. Pause. Release your elbows. Toe heel your feet together. Roll up one vertebra at a time, all the way, and roll your shoulders back. Mountain pose. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Soften through your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on shins. Walk out, downward facing dog. And breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Shift forward, high plank. Chin out in front of your fingertips. Drop to your knees. Lower all the way down to the mat. 2 cobras. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Child's pose. Press back. Full breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Right foot steps between your hands, followed by your left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise. High mountain, reach. Fold. Halfway lift, flat back. Step back, downward facing dog. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Shift forward, high plank, pause. Drop to your knees, lower all the way down to the mat. 2 cobras. Inhale, lift. Lift the back of your head and your shoulder blades up toward the ceiling. Child's pose. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot steps between your hands, followed by your right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise, high mountain, reach. Fold. Halfway lift. Step back, downward facing dog. Shift forward, high plank. Lower all the way down to the mat. 2 cobras. Child's pose. Full breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your right foot between your hands, followed by your left. Inhale, halfway lift. Extend, fold, high mountain, reach, fold. Halfway lift, step back, high plank. We'll go through our first vinyasa. Shift forward, chaturanga, low plank, or go all the way down to the mat. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Left foot steps between your hands, followed by your right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Chair pose. Pull your belly button in. Knees are behind your toes. Fold. Halfway lift, flat back. Step back, vinyasa. or you can go straight back to downward facing dog. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Inhale, right leg lifts up high. Step your right foot through, warrior one, reach. Bend into the right knee, hands to the mat, vinyasa. High plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Step the left foot through, warrior one. Seal the outside of your right foot. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. On your chaturanga, bend 2 inches. And breathe. Step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, chair pose. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Fold. Halfway lift, extend, vinyasa. High plank, bend 2 inches, chaturanga. Downward facing dog. On your inhale, lift your right leg up. Drop the leg to hip height. Bend the knee, open, look underneath your right arm. Not yet.
I got excited.
Step your right foot through. Warrior one.
We were practicing that.
Hands to the mat. Vinyasa. Inhale, left leg lifts. Drop the leg to hip height. Bend the knee and open. Look underneath that left arm. Step the left foot through. Warrior one. Hands to the mat. Vinyasa. Bend the elbows 2 inches. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Step your feet in between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, chair pose. Fold. Halfway lift, vinyasa. Breathe. Inhale, right leg lifts. Stay here or bend and open. Stay here or flip your dog. So introducing some power yoga. Come back to a 3-legged dog. Step your right foot through. Warrior one, reach. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. Left leg lifts, inhale. Stay here or bend and open. Stay here or flip your dog. Come back to a 3-legged dog. Step your left foot through, warrior one. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. High plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. You can take a break at any time. Take yourself to child's pose and then join back in when you're ready. Step your feet between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, chair pose. Pressing your hips back. Now drop to skiers. Fold. Halfway lift, extend, vinyasa. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. On your next inhale, right leg lifts. Stay here or bend and open. Stay here or flip your dog. Come back to a three-legged dog. Good. Step your right foot through. Warrior one, reach. Seal the outside with the left foot. Open, warrior two. Gaze over the front fingertips. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. Hold your belly button in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Stay here or bend and open. Stay here or flip your dog. Come back to a three-legged dog. Step your left foot through. Rise, warrior one. Open, warrior two. Spread your fingers. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. And breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Shift forward, high plank. Drop to your forearms, dolphin plank, and we'll hold. Eyes over your thumbs. Spread your fingers, and now broaden your shoulders. Pull the belly button in tight. Focus on your breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Child's pose. Press back. Full breath in, full breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Right foot steps between your hands, runner's lunge. Knee in alignment with the ankle. Lift the left heel. Press your hips down, lift your chest. Left hand plants, right arm comes up for a twist. Bring the right hand down, rise, crescent lunge, lifting the left heel like you're standing on the back wall. Open your arms to cactus. Lift your heart and go back. Crescent lunge. Shift forward, arrow pose, reaching to where the ceiling and the wall meet. Hands to heart center, twist, left elbow over the thigh, or you can bring the back of your hand to the outside of your knee. Stay right here or expand through your arms, spreading your fingers. Stay here or bind. Right arm comes around the small of your back, left hand to your hip. Rise, crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Seal the outside of the left foot. Inhale, lift and straighten. Exhale, bend and press. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior. Side angle. Right forearm to the thigh, left arm comes up. Spread your fingers, and now lift your right side body. Create some space. Take the bicep over the ear. Stay here or bind. Inhale, warrior two. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. High plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Left hand plants, side plank. Stack or stagger your feet. You can also drop your left knee. Head back, press your hips forward, lift the left hip as high as you can. Now take the bicep over the ear. Stay right here, or you can lift your leg, come to tree, high plank, vinyasa. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Left foot steps between your hands, runner's lunge. Lift your right heel. Press your hips down, lift the chest. Right hand plants, twist. Spread your fingers. Bring the left hand down, rise, crescent lunge. Lift that right heel like you're standing on the back wall. Left knee is bent. Open to cactus, belly button in. Lift your heart, go back. Breathe. Crescent lunge. Shift forward, arrow pose, extend. Hands to heart center, twist. Right elbow over the thigh, or bring the back of your hand to the outside of your knee. Stay here, or expand through the arms. Spreading your fingers. Stay here or bind. Left hand comes around the small of the back, right hand to your hip. Crescent lunge. Warrior two. Inhale, lift and straighten. Exhale, bend and press. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior. Side angle. Seal the outside of your right foot. Lift your left side body. Now take the bicep over the ear. Lift your collarbone. Stay here or bind. Warrior two. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. One more time, softening through the elbows and the knees. Right hand plants, side plank. Stack or stagger your feet. Left arm up, spread your fingers. Lift the right hip. Stay here, or you can lift your leg. You can come to tree. Bicep over the ear. High plank, vinyasa. Breathe. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise, chair pose. Press your hips toward the back of your mat. Knees behind your toes. Pull your shoulders down. Drop to skiers. Hands to heart center, prayer twist. Left elbow over the thigh or back of your hand to the outside of the knee, creating a little bit more space. Now expand through the arms, spreading your fingers. Stay here or bind. Right arm around the small of your back, left hand to your hip. Skier's pose. Drop one more inch. Hold 3, 2, 1, fold. Toe heel your feet hip distance apart. Peace fingers to big toes. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, fold. Elbows go out, crown of your head is being pulled down toward your mat. Keep the knees soft. Take one more breath and release. Toe heel your feet together. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Chair. Drop to skiers. Now lift all 10 toes up. Spread your toes apart and gently place them back down on your mat. Hands to heart center, prayer twist, right elbow over the left thigh this time, or back of your hand to the outside of your knee, just creating a little bit more space. Stay here or expand. Stay here or bind. Left arm around the small of your back, right hand to your hip. Skier's pose. Drop your hips 1 more inch. Hold 3, 2, 1. Fold. Toe heel your feet, hip distance apart. Gorilla. Palms of your hands under your feet, toes at your wrists. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, fold. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Take 1 more breath. Release your hands. You can take garland. Here you can go to crow or maybe a yogi squat. Today we're going to get Buzz and Brad to try a crow. So let's start with the mounds of our big toes and our heels together. Plant your hands. Now lift your hips, soften your elbows, and imagine that your triceps are a shelf. We're placing the knees on the shelf. Hold, try to lift 1 foot. Find a focal point for your eyes, lift the other foot. Take a breath. And release. Good job. Legs go back. Vinyasa. Awesome. You guys did really well. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Rise, high mountain, reach. Tadasana. All right, we're going to go to our balance series. If you have a block or a water bottle, place it at the top of your mat. Eagle on the right. Press into the 4 corners of your left foot as you lift your right knee. Right leg crosses over the left, right arm under. Or maybe you bring your hands to your shoulders. Everybody lifts the elbows up to the height of the shoulders. Tadasana. Press into the 4 corners of your right foot. Lift your left knee. Eagle on the left. Find your dristi, your gaze, to help you balance. Pull your shoulder blades in. Tadasana. Press into the 4 corners of the left foot. Left knee is soft as you lift the right knee. Fly back, airplane pose. Flex your right foot. Press your palms down. Hands to heart center, half moon. Left hand to your mat or to your block, maybe a water bottle. Right arm up. Flex your right foot and pull your toes toward your face. And now imagine the whole back side of your body is pressed against a wall. Bring your right hand down, square your hips, right hand to the mat or block. Left arm comes up, twisted half moon, or maybe you bring the hand to the small of your back. Keep the left knee soft, lift your right heel an inch. Standing leg splits. Walk your hands back toward that left foot, right leg up, flexing the foot. Now lower the right foot behind the left, pinky toes touching. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Soften your knees and press into the 4 corners of your feet. You want to feel this in our IT band. And release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. High mountain, reach. Tadasana. Press into the four corners of your right foot, lifting your left knee. Airplane pose. Whoa. Hands to heart center. Half moon. Imagine the backside of your body pressed against the wall. Pull your left toes toward your face, spread your fingers, and release, squaring your hips, twisted half moon. Right hand to the small of your back or reaching up, spreading your fingers. Lift your left heel an inch. Release both hands to the mat, standing like splits. Walk your hands back toward that right foot. Flex your left foot and lift. Lower the left foot behind the right, pinky toes touching. Hands to your mat or a block. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Full breath in. Full breath out. Unwind, mounds of your big toes together. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Rise, high mountain. Tadasana. Tree pose, right side. Press into the four corners of your left foot. Right foot comes to the inside of the left leg, above or below the knee. Hands to heart center. Then grow your tree. Finding a focal point for your eyes. Breathe. Hands come back to heart center. Tadasana. Tree pose, left side. Stay here or expand. Maybe this time you bring your hands around to the small of your back. Interlace your fingers. Lift your heart. Hands come back to heart center. Tadasana. Shake your legs out. Step to the top of your mat. Bringing the mounds of your big toes together, pausing in mountain pose. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back, vinyasa. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Bend and open. Stay here or flip your dog. Come back to a three-legged dog. Step your right foot through. Rise, warrior one. Open, warrior two. Inhale, lift and straighten. Exhale, bend and press. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior. Straighten your right leg, go back. Cartwheel your arms over the leg, extended pyramid stretch, nose toward your knee. Right hand to the outside of your shin, roll open, triangle. Spread your fingers and reach up toward the sky. Lift your right side body, creating more space. Bicep over the ear, lift your collarbone. Take a full breath in, full breath out, then rise, warrior two. Pivot your toes toward the left side of your mat. Line up your feet. Bring your hands around to the small of your back. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, press your hips back and fold, softening your knees, drawing the crown of your head down. Release your hands under your face, bend your elbows, and pull the crown of your head down a little closer. Maybe you take your feet out a little wider if you like. Right hand plants under your face, left arm comes up for a twist. Look for your thumb. Weave the left arm under the right, reaching for the right ankle. Right arm comes up. And look for your thumb. Release. Left hand plants, right arm comes up for a twist. Look for your right thumb. Weave the right arm under the left, reaching for the ankle. Left arm up, spreading your fingers. And release. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, pivot your toes toward the top of your mat. Step halfway up and out like you're standing on train tracks for pyramid. Hands to your mat or a block. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. So we want to press into the four corners of both feet. Press your hips toward the back of your mat. Take a full breath in, full breath out. Step your left foot up to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise, high mountain. Fold. Halfway lift. Vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Bend the knee and open. Stay here or flip your dog. Come back to a three-legged dog. Step your left foot through. Warrior one, seal the outside of your right foot. Open, warrior two. Inhale, lift and straighten. Exhale, bend and press. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior. Hands cartwheel to the mat. Extended pyramid stretch. Aim your nose toward your knee. Left hand to the outside of your shin. Roll open, triangle. Right arm up, spreading your fingers. Lift the left side body. Take the bicep over the ear. Keep the left knee soft. On your next inhale, rise, warrior two. Pivot your toes toward the right side of your mat. Line up your feet. This time, reach around. Maybe grab your elbows or come to reverse namaste. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, press your hips back as you fold, drawing the crown of your head down. Release your hands. Soften your elbows. Maybe you take your feet a little wider, pulling the crown of your head down a little farther. Turn your fingertips around. Walk your hands through your legs as far as you can. Plant your hands, bend your elbows, and pull the crown of your head toward your mat. Release your hands under your face. Inhale, lift halfway. Turn your toes out toward the corners of the mat. Lunge right. Walk your hands to the inside of the right foot. Now try lifting your left toes. Pressing the hips down and release. Come back to the center. Lunge left. Bring the hands to the inside of the left foot. Drop your hips. Pull up on your right toes. Good. And release. Come back to the center. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, pivot your toes toward the top of your mat. Step halfway up and out with your right foot. Pyramid. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Now try bringing your hands a little bit farther forward. If they're on a block, maybe bring your block off your mat. Fully extending through the arms and the shoulders. Keeping the shoulders plugged in. Take one more breath and release. Step your right foot up to meet the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise, high mountain. fold. Halfway lift, vinyasa. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Shift forward, high plank. Lower all the way down to the mat. Lay the tops of your feet down, hands by your ribs. Inhale, lift, cobra. Exhale, release. Sphinx pose. Elbows underneath your shoulders. Inhale, lift your chest. Press your thighs down. Tilt your hip points forward, engaging the core. Take a full breath in, and as you exhale, release. You can repeat cobra, sphinx, or we'll go to locust. Arms can be overhead or down by your sides. Forehead down, flex your feet. On your inhale, lift. Lift your thighs, lift your chest. Hold 3, 2, 1, and release. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lift your thighs. Roll the shoulders open and down. One more inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Step your feet up just behind your hands, crossing at your ankles. Drop onto your bottom, and then lower all the way down onto your back. Bridge pose. Feet hip to shoulder distance apart. Press your lower back into the mat. On your inhale, rise. Bridge pose. Press into the four corners of your feet. Press the mounds of your big toes down, Brad. You can make this restorative by placing a block underneath your sacrum. Go ahead and release. Knock your knees together, bring them apart. Inhale, rise, bridge pose. So when I'm doing restorative, I'm just staying in place the whole time. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release. Lower your hips. Knock your knees together, bring them apart. One more time, bridge, or maybe you guys want to try a full wheel. Hands by your ears. Inhale, lift. Bridge or full wheel. Press into the feet. Press into the hands. And release. Great job. Bring your feet the width of the mat. Knock your knees together, arms out like a T. Constructive rest. Now windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Come back to the center and pull your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins for just a moment, then legs come up for abs. Hands behind your head, lift up on your C curve, lower the right leg to a hover, and we switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold the left leg up. Left arm out to the side and do a side crunch. Aim the shoulder toward the knee. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Both legs up. Hands behind your head. Lower the left leg to a hover. And we switch for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold the right leg up. Right arm out to the side. And we crunch over. 2, 3, 4. Exhale as you lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both legs up. Hands underneath your bottom. Lower your legs 30% toward your hover. Go another 30. Go to your hover. Lift your head, peek at your toes, circle out, and up. We'll do it again. Lower 30. Go another 30. To your hover, lift your head, peek at your toes, circle out, and up. One more time. Keep your lower back pressed to the mat. To your hover, lift your head, peek at your toes, circle out, and up. Pull your knees into your chest. Take a full breath in, full breath out. Drop your left foot to the mat, right leg comes up. Then bend your right knee and cross the right ankle over the top of the left thigh. Right hand presses the knee out. We want to feel this stretch in the hip. Stay here or lift your foot, hands behind the thigh or maybe even up on your shin in a supine pigeon. Take one more full breath and release. Left leg up. Bend the knee and cross the ankle over the top of the thigh. Left hand presses the knee away. Stay here or lift. Feet are flexed. See if you can take your left elbow and press the knee out. Take one more breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, and release. Legs come up, Viparita Karani, legs up the wall. Flex your feet like you're standing on the ceiling. Press your sacrum down and roll your shoulders down. Try to flatten your shoulders to your mat and breathe. One more breath. And release, knees to chest. Stretch the left leg out, pull the right knee in. Supine twist. Left hand pulls the right knee across the midline of your body. Right arm out like a T. See if you can stack your hips. And then roll that right shoulder open. Full breath in. As you exhale, release. Pull the left knee into your chest. Extend the right leg on your mat. Supine twist. Full breath in. As you exhale, release. Happy baby. Bend your knees, lift your feet. Take your feet out wide. See if you can grab the bottoms of your feet and pull your knees down outside your shoulders. Hold in stillness or gently roll from side to side, massaging your lower back. Come back to the center, release. Pause in a reclined butterfly. Soles of your feet together. Press your lower back down. Place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Reconnect with your breath. Find your way to Shavasana. Bring your awareness back to your surroundings and back to your physical body. Make small movements with your fingers, your toes, maybe along your spine. Bend one knee at a time and plant your feet on your mat. Take your right arm overhead. Roll all the way over onto your right side. Pause for a breath. Push yourself up to a seated position, crossing your legs. Close your eyes, resting your hands on your thighs. Now sit up tall, lengthening your spine. On your next inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center, pressing your thumbs in toward your heart. Bring your thumbs to your third eye. Namaste. Thanks for joining us today. We went a little bit over, but these two really had the juju today. So I hope you'll join us next week. My name's Mo. This is
Brad.
and
Buzz.
make it a great Monday.
Woo!
I think I'm getting better at this stuff.
That was the best, bro.